Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, we are doing Beholder. As you can see below in the bottom right corner, I do have to say this before I begin the video. I have luckily been given the beta, so everything you're going to see here in this set of series is the beta version of the game. It's not the final, so there will be a bit of bugs and stuff like that hopefully I came up with a few of them when I went through the game once before, but it changes every single time. There's different things. It's a dystopian game, where you are the landlord of a certain apartment blocks and you have to spy on your people and get rid of them for the government. It's a very fun game. There is a lot of things in it to do. So should we just start a new game and jump right into it? So, we are happy to announce that you've been appointed landlord of Class D apartment blocks of Krushvit 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working. You and your family have given apartments on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during your medical checkouts suppresses your need to sleep. Nice. Thus you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland. Okay.
Dear Carl Stain, we are happy to announce you've been appointed a landlord of the Class D apartment block on Krushvit 6. You must arrive there immediately and start working.
Looks like the guy's getting arrested.
You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during the medical checkout suppresses your need for sleep. Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
Yeah, this guy's been beaten up and now he's being arrested. Was that for Patria? Or did I miss that? So this is us. This is my family. This is where we're living. This is our house. I actually have to say I do like the drawing style in this. It's a bit different. I do like the way everything's like graphically, if I say that. Yeah, because it's different. I like it. I like the way it is.
To the elite official rank, Ministry of Allocation.
Okay, so we are the Ministry of Allocation. So we've got to look after these places. Should be alright now. Okay, so this is the start of the game. Yeah, it is a little bit different. You've got to use your mouse and the keys, was it? Or the... Yeah, it is. I have to drag around using the arrow, which is a bit weird. You can scroll in and out, but at the moment I can't because we're starting the game. So, this is your boss. Click him to start the dialogue. So yes, I am Carl. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you to your new duty position. What's going on here? We're driving out pests from the house. Do not pay any attention to this. As I assume this is dystopian, I'm going to agree. As you wish. Your predecessors haven't coped with the easiest of tasks. If a person occupying an important position does not cope with the easiest tasks, there's only one conclusion. He did that intentionally, i.e. he became an outlaw. Since now every activity a tenant is your business. And the word everything means? The word everything means absolutely everything. You will follow their every steps and write down any suspicious activity. Of course, if you want to gain the reputation of good perfect servant, if you're going to be a perfect beholder, write down hobbies, interests and even talks. How can I do this? You need to reserve and record. Surveillance cameras will help let's start with the beginning. Have you managed a house before, Carl? Do you need any help? I've already run through this first, so I'm not going to use the tutorials, but they are pretty decent. They show you like the basics, so I don't need any help. Okay, so here's your duty journal located on the right. Okay, so these are our like things we start off with. So, you know, I got to talk to my boss. So these are my tasks that I have to do for the game. This tells me exactly who is living there. So this is this is my daughter. Then you've got your son, your wife, and then you've got the occupants of different houses. So you can look at those. There's different governmental directives that come through. So at the moment it is prohibited to cover up for criminals, so hiding information about crimes and killing, so you can't have that, and they are prohibited. But then you can also get items which are fines, which some can be alcohol, I think it was untidy clothing was one, or old clothing that I've seen beforehand, and I can't remember what that one was. So duty roster. Okay, so set up surveillance cameras in the house to make your work easier. According to documents, your predecessors received 2 of them. Find them in your office on the right in your living room. So you can scroll out if it will let me. It's not letting me scroll out at the moment because it's wanting me specifically to search my desk. So you can just click on things. This is your desk where you do most of your work from, like rating reports and stuff. Not searching apartments, that's all done out there in the world. Like, you have to go around and look at the apartments and stuff like that. You can look for keyholes, which is still kind of weird. So great, you found the cameras. Install them in the common canteen. Follow me. Okay, so I know the canteen is over here. So you can't see inside a room when you're not in it. So it goes dark after you walk away. So I have a new governmental thingy. So install 2 cameras, and it is now prohibited. It's not prohibited, I think. Is it storage is prohibited? No, you get fined. See, if you have any sort of type of apples, you will get fined. So if you find any of those sort of things, you will get fined. So you have to install these cameras. So you can click on alarm systems, and you can install them in there. Yeah, it's a bit weird, bit strange, but you can do this anywhere in the apartment complex if there are these. You can't put them in lamps and stuff like that. So I have a new directive, which is talk to your boss for new instructions. So I see you're doing fine. This is your first reward. So they've given me $300 and 100 reputation points, which you can use to buy more cameras and stuff like that. You'll receive surveillance cameras for reputation points. Reputation points show your reputation. You receive them by completing duty tasks, and you can also use them for personal gains in order to persuade people around you. Okay, unfortunately I have an issue to deal with at the ministry. However, you can call me anytime from your working place using our private line and ask any questions. By the way, Cal, I strongly discourage you from ignoring the calls. Remember that you and me serve a great people, and completion of directives and orders in ministry are our bread, water and air. Now, the main thing, several tenants are at risk. Your predecessor couldn't cope. How will you do better? How can I do this? First of all, watch the tenants closely, file reports for them and gather evidence. Police will take care of the rest. Between ourselves, our great state can be very grateful to those who do their work in a proper way. The ministry can turn its blind eye to forgery or blackmail if it helps to achieve your goal. I'll do my best. It's not what I expected to do from this job. So, I don't really think, sounding like this dystopian area, that you were not going to say that, so I will do my best. I like your eagerness. Be in no haste to call our department. We can always get advice for your wise. And the last, the key I gave you opens every door in the house. Make sure the tenants leave the apartment before entering it. Many citizens still confident that their private lives are their own business. Let it be so. Set to work. So, for some reason I cannot scroll out. I think it's more because I need to go and call someone. So yeah, you can click on objects, you can search them, you can remove them, I think. You can hide things inside them, search them from objects. That's how you find intelligence. So, Ministry of Order, your call accepted. Hello, Carl. You've learned the main duties, ready to do your task. Yes. Set surveillance in apartment 2, Jacob Manensk lives there. You can always buy required cameras in the state shop. Be careful to enter the tenants' apartments when they're not at home. So this is giving me, I need to search apartment 2, install cameras, gather data on him, and that's going to give me some rewards. So pop to the shop, let's buy 2. It's always a good thing. So yeah, if you scroll out, you can see this is the apartment blocks I'm looking after. The other ones up the top are blocked out currently in... You can buy them, but I don't think you get enough money in this game. So you can talk to your kids and stuff like that. He's currently reading a book, so I can't talk to him. So will you play with me? Oh, no, Arthur. But we'll talk to her later. So here's apartment 2, as you can see by the sign here. I can't see if anyone's in there, but yeah, you can click on the door and you can either knock, look for the keyhole, or use the keys. So currently, I don't see anything, so let's use our key. Right, see, now we're in. I want to instantly install cameras. Hey, I need to get it nice and quickly. I can't actually remember what the guy looks like for this one. So we now need to search it, what we're looking for. So if you just click on any item, okay, so we found a bottle, so it can be used as a weapon, but we'll leave it there. If you steal it, they become suspicious and they find out you've been looking in their houses and stuff like that. So that seems to be clear. Right, this guy looks new, so I'm going to go call the ministry and get out of here. Yeah, you don't want to be caught doing things because your reputation goes down. The trustworthiness of you goes down, I do believe, as well. So let's have a look. Ministry of Order, congratulations on your first task. So you are rewarded. Complex recipes for a chef and 50 reputation points. So that's okay, I can live with that. According to our sources, Jacob makes violent state directives. Spy upon him. Use surveillance cameras. When a tenant does something banned within the camera range, the action icon changes its colour. Click on the icon and add it to thing. Attach. Gather evidence to your report. Okay, so finish. So he is currently making drugs, as I just clicked on him there, which apparently is a thing. That's a new one of the 2nd of September. So gather. So I need to now report him. I've gathered the evidence just by clicking on him. So I now need to make a report. So what you do is you go down here, have a look, and I don't want to sit at the desk. I want to actually do some work. So I need to draw up a report on, it was Jacob Minsk, living in apartment 2. He violates directive, I do not know. It is drugs, which is 6039. So let's have a look. So he violates 6039 from the 2nd, which is currently today, and the evidence I gathered was, so if I open up his personal records, there was a bottle, and he is making drugs. So that's information collected, and this is collected material, so I know he's doing this. Okay, so the report on tenant has been sent. The police squad is sent to the house with an inspection. So if I leave the workspace and zoom out. Okay, so that police has actually turned up. And I believe he's now being arrested. So while this is all going on, I can have a chat with my kids and stuff like that. You can talk about general stuff, news, and everything like that, but this guy is now being beaten up by the police. Yeah, it's a very dark society, this one. Yeah. But I do like the music, it adds a bit of suspense to the situation, you know. I know something's going down, this guy's being arrested. But yeah, so that's done. So as you can see from all the different areas, I can have different cameras. You can buy better cameras. I don't know what they do. I didn't get to the stage where I bought better cameras than the last time I played this. I only played up to about here last time because I just wanted to know the basics before I play, because if I don't do the basics then I look a bit silly for you guys, and I'm sure you guys like to see the game properly played. So I have a new directive. So repair apartment 2 and find a new tenant. Okay, so Paul Williams book storage is prohibited. So if you find any books, it's now prohibited, and that is now an arrestable offence. So if you store books, arrestable offence, guys. So report number 0. He was arrested, and I was given a 250 reward. So I can now repair this for 750, which is what they want me to do. So that's all done, and I can now choose. So you get Jones, who works the coal barge, or Aliosus Barak, who's a doctor. So let's choose a doctor. It sounds like less hassle. So I now need to call the ministry, as it says up there, crime and punishment. So we'll find out what we need to do next. So, Ministry of Order, congratulations, your task says, here is your reward. You will have to report the complex tasks by phone. You will be rewarded upon completing the task. You will notify you of new tasks by phone. If you miss a call, you will be fined. Okay, so even if you are dying, do you understand? You got rid of the violator, now survey the tenant's opinion on him. Find out what others think of him, write down characteristics after you've done the survey. Get to work. Okay, so I'm waiting. This is the doctor. I'm waiting a long time. Okay, no violations, banned items turned in 19, fined for violation public order. Papers fine, job heart surgeon. It's a 6 out of 10 on civil reliability and no special control required. Okay, so there's a few things. So we need to talk to Shimmer's wife, Mark Raynack, and Rose Raynack. Don't know who they are. And I've got to talk to my wife, my daughter, and my son. So as my daughter is down here, why not go talk to her? So she asked, will I play with her? Not now, Martha. Ask about the house. Do you like the house? I like that very much. It's big, and you? I like him too. We have 3 rooms, but used to only have 1. Moreover, we have a TV set. Will they take our TV set, Dad? No, honey, nobody will take it. Patrick says the cartoon is shown sometimes. Okay, so she said something about a lost toy. What happened, sweetheart? Something bad happened, Dad. Nara got lost. It's nowhere to find. Who is Nara? It's my doll. It's my favourite doll, Dad. Will you help me find it? You scared me, Martha. Where did you play with it? At home. Nara is too small to walk outside. Find her, please. Okay, so I have to find her doll. Let's go talk to my wife. Talk about work. Are you happy with your new job, Carl? I haven't dealt with this yet, honey. I'm scared when the handcuffed person passed me. Who did that, Carl? He's the ex-house manager. He didn't cope with with his duties. What a nightmare. I like that. Did do with his duties. Oh, what a nightmare, dear. Carl, can anyone do the same to you? Don't worry, honey. I'll be a good manager. So that's okay. So have we got any domestic problems? I need your help. I can't find a big saucepan. I searched every corner and I have no idea where it is. Can it be stolen? Could we call the police? Call the police because of an old saucepan? Don't even think of this. You must have forgotten it in the old house. Okay, if you say so. Can you ask the tenants about the saucepans? I hope they don't refuse their new manager. I will make a compote for Martha and bring it back. Okay, I'll ask the neighbours about a saucepan. And we'll also talk about the doll. Have you seen the old doll? She can't find it. This is why she's so upset and afraid of talking to me. Maybe it's behind the wardrobe or under the bed. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's talk about my son. Yes, father. By work, I don't like your new job. Your boss is so nasty. Do you like eating good food and study at the university? Wear new clothes? Maybe you'll support us then. I'll never take. I'll try to find a job. I'll study and work at the same time. I hope so. I hate mine's father. I'd better die than work as a slave. Oh, nice. I have an issue. What do you want? Economics class started and we've given a list of literature. Textbooks and books I need to study. I went to the bookshop, but they don't have these books. My friends say antiquators sell these books at the Saturday market, but they cost $1 million. Can you ask your friends? Perhaps someone has these books. You talk to wise and smart people. I'll think of that. I can do for you. Okay, so I've spoken to those three. I need to find Martha's doll. I think the wife said it was behind the wardrobe. So we can have a look at the wardrobe. Otherwise, we can just have a look around the house. Yeah. So there's a doll. Wife used to play with it as a child. Now your daughter does. She calls it Nara. So I can instantly go back to my daughter and give it back. So talk about the doll. I already found it. Here's your doll. Thanks, Dad. I thought of a great game. Want me to tell you about it? Nara will be a miner blocked in a mine, and I'll be the rescuer. What a game. Maybe I better play that with cubes. I'll build a mine of cubes. Fair enough. So I've spoken to my wife, everything else like that. So I need to talk to Shimmer's wife, talk to Mark Rayner? Who's this? Rannick? So let's talk to this guy. So what do you want from an honoured archive worker? Acquaint. Let me introduce myself. My name is Carl. I'm the new house manager. Mark Rannick. Honoured. I've lived with this disgusting house. I hope you'll do it in better order. I'll do my best. Try hard. You knew this more than me. So ask about saucepan. Do you have a big saucepan? My wife wants to make compote. My wife normally cooks stews, but her saucepan is rather small, to be honest. Ask about books for Patrick. Why not? Mr. Mark, you're an educated person. Please advise, where could I find textbooks on economics? My son was given a list of books for the university, but there are no such books in the shops. A library can be an option, but they're always a line in. What's wrong with libraries? They're quiet in there, a nice place for a young man. Can you spend money on something more useful but books? Thanks, I doubt my son appreciates your advice. So let's ask about Klaus Schrimmer. I think that's what he wants me to do. I wanted to ask about Klaus Schrimmer. Why are you interested in this? Say the truth about the order? Reply, let's be truthful. It's my duty. I've seen Klaus buying modelling sets in the shop. Ooh. Apparently that's a thing. I have no kids. I thought it was a gift. And after that I saw how he wrapped the box with paper and ran hope. I thought he'd bought it for himself. Thanks, Mark. You've helped me so much. Okay, so I've got the doctor there. Let's have a look if there's anyone in. Let's have a look. Anyone in? Just go look through, but I can't see all the way to the back. There's this guy. Let's talk to him. Who are you? Hello. Acquaint. My name is Carl. I'm the new house manager. My name is Klaus Schrimmer. So I'm trying to find information out about this guy. You're managing the house that used to belong to my family. One manager already turned it into junk. I hope you can fix this. I'll do my best. Okay, so ask about the saucepan. Do you have a saucepan? You'd better talk to my wife. Okay, it all seems to be all the wife's. I have to work at a tobacco shop now. Ceilings are so low, I have to tilt my head. I used to work as a senior economist. Those days passed. So if he used to work as an economist, does he have the books? You're an educated person. Where can I find the books? My son was given a list. Yeah, I already read this stuff up before. Oh, the issue with the library is well known to me. It's not just the line. The library workers also used to like you. Otherwise, you'll drive you away without any explanation. But I can help you. I have books left since the time I used to work in the counting bureau. I'd be happy to help you with your son's study. I'm sure people in higher education, not many people support this opinion. Well, so he's giving me the books. That's good. That's an easy thing to do. And not only my wallet, son, but my wallet too. Okay, so all the best, Carl. So there's someone down here I think I need to talk to. There's also, I think I need to talk to his wife, don't I? Good afternoon. Hello, miss. I'll introduce myself. My name's Carl. I'm the new house manager. My name is Rosa Radnick. Okay, so we're talking to Rosa now. It's nice to meet you. I've already met my naughty husband. We can also have a son. He's just like you, but he lives in the capital. So ask about. Does he bother you? He's a person of worth. He helped me with a bottle of nice Syrinx. He's an expert in wine. It's a bad thing, apparently. Okay, well, let's talk to this woman. I think this is the wife. This is Maria Shimmer, so this is the wife. We've moved in recently, and it would be nice to meet you. Ask about saucepan. Can you do me a favour? Can I borrow a saucepan? My wife wants to make a compote, but our saucepan got lost during the move. I have a suitable saucepan. Here it is. Thank you. I'll bring it. We'll bring her back. Oh, the saucepan. There's no need in this. My husband and I live alone, and we don't even touch this. Let it be a gift for housewarming. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so I just spoke to Shimmer's wife. I'll talk to her again. Ask about the husband. He looks upset. He really doesn't feel well. He's received a parcel with a film. Of course, I like shooting film very much. This will cheer him up. Shooting photos. Apparently that's a problem. Okay, so hidden revealed. Okay, so I need to give my son the book and my wife the saucepan, but they are currently not in, I don't think. Just in care. Okay, so I now need to write the characteristics. Oh, my wife is here. So let's give her the saucepan. I found your saucepan. I prepared everything for the compote. Yes, Maria Shimmer from apartment number 1 saved it. Spare no sugar for the compote. It looks like water last time. It looks like water because we have neither sugar nor apples. How can you make a compote without sugar or apples? It's not a guilt that couldn't be provisioned card for sugar. Cheer up, sweetheart. We have enough sugar. Carl, talk to Martha. She looks upset, but doesn't tell me what happened. Okay. And I need to go talk to the doctor. Let's meet him. I'm here to introduce myself, Carl, the landlord. Honoured. I'm Adelotosius Sparak, the doctor. You must have heard about me. All cities did. Of course I heard. Don't praise me. I was doing my duty. Just my duty. That's great. Let me know if you need anything. Oh, the problem could I possibly have? Nothing. You are so busy. So, yeah, that's that done. So I could talk to my son, give him the books. So, books for study. Have you found anything about the books, Father? Here are your books. Wow, I'll set about my work. I couldn't have dreamed of such wealth. I may not go to the rat's nest. To the library, I mean. Thanks. Thank Klaus Schimmer from apartment 1. This is his gift. Your neighbour is so great. I wish everyone was like him. Okay, so that's that one completed. So I'm finding out a lot about him. He likes to enjoy modelling. He's a sommelier and makes photos, but it's also foreign money. Storage is prohibited, and again, old sweaters, old shoes is prohibited. So you must write the characteristics of Shimmer down. So let's write another one of these down, and I think we're going to do this, and then I think it's going to be the end of this episode. So we need the characteristics of Mr. Klaus Schimmer. Lives in apartment 1. He is male. He is married to Maria Schimmer. His occupation, what was he? He is a tobacco seller. And personal information, so he does modelling, he likes wine, and he takes photos. So let's send this. So I received money for this just from sending random information. So that is okay. So I've got a call from the ministry, and we'll see what's happening. Time to act, Comrade Carl. You must evict Klaus Schimmer. Ask, what will happen to his wife? We don't care about her. Do what you think is best. Wow. How can I evict him? You can talk to him. He'll be content if he moves out, but it will be better if you report him if he violates directives. This is your duty, Comrade Carl. Wow, okay, so I need to get rid of this guy. But guys, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you did enjoy this. I'm actually really enjoying this. I've got further than I did last time, and it is quite fun. So yeah guys, I will see you in the next episode. If you did like this and you want to see more, then please do subscribe. But if you really like this, then just hit that like button, and then I'll know you want to see more. So thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.